Okay, that should be fixed. Should get the pop out chat.
I need to.
Oh no. I'm blind today. There we go.
Yeah, so we're all good.
Yeah.
This is Dickhead in stream. Ah, there we go. We're all good. We can start whenever now.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll let you control what stuff, so.
Alright. We'll go on then.
Ah, yeah, but I think I probably should have made some notes, but the big thing will be he doesn't DP enough.
This player is fucked.
I started it now, there we go. So
Alright.
Prince Art, I think the big thing that we noticed was he was really, really passive.
Yeah. What's the frame data on that 3C into special stage? Negative there, I'm pretty sure.
It's negative, yeah. I'll grab it up for you. Just keep playing Bob while I do this.
Alright. Just doing her projectile shit. Setting crest in neutral. On her now. Disrespecting after the blood suck. Alright, so she air-teched and then just kind of mashed on him. And that situation just kind of came up.
Yes, it's 3C's minus 10.
Yeah. Situation back, well, what was it? There we go, back here.
You can also frame trap out of it.
It's hard to control this video. Wait. It's too far back. A bit further forward. No, that's too far forward. That's not a bad ODR actually, although you could get more out of it though if you just recognize the situation better. So here he throws her, starts to combo into Blood Scythe, and then tries to go into 5B, but drops the combo and then kind of just gets smashed out on. That's mostly just an issue of not knowing the correct combo route and not getting the right knockdown, because you're just leaving yourself exposed on a whiffed 5B.
I know he likes to just reset it with health staying and not do the follow up.
Yeah, I saw that a lot when he was playing with Null.
I've told him to take the knockdown more. I think he's slowly learning to do it. Just take the knockdown more. You get the knockdown, you get mix, you get something.
Alright, it's a good jump in. Although I'd probably chill out with I would chill out with the Blood Scythes because they are very easy to anti-air.
He also needs to stop going 5B, 5D constantly.
Yeah.
I think we pointed this out to him the other night though. Is he speaking in chat?
He says he's watching over Discord.
Again, he keeps doing 5D. If he wants there, you can just Hell's Fang. You've got the meter rapid. Just rapid it. So there, when you ODR, right? Through something like that, you can use a bigger button. Don't just mash 5A. You could have hit 5B there. I'm not sure why you keep doing 5D in neutral.
It's because it's big. If you want to put out a big button in neutral, though, I'd mostly advise it for Ragnar, probably mix up between 5B and JC a lot, just because those two buttons are huge, and you can move like backwards, forwards, up and down with them like pretty easily. You can get a good control of neutral with just those two buttons. Like JC's a really good jump in. It's a lot of people will struggle to anti-air it.
Unless you've got like it's a pain in the ass to anti-air, even if you've got a good anti-air. Can we skip the second match? What's the downtime?
Shouldn't be too long. They're both in the lobby. Alright, second match. Alright, what does Hippo do this time? Jump back. Both jump back. What's going on there? He's getting hit a lot. Is he just... He's getting knocked down and then the combo's resetting. I think he's just teching wrong.
He likes to roll a bit.
He looks like he's air teching into one of his buttons or something.
Probably. That seems like something that would happen.
Yeah.
Because a lot of her moves are unblockable for some ungodly reason. I'm not sure what else this character needs.
Yeah, alright. Maybe we should explain the tech system. Go over that a bit quickly. Like,
okay, yeah, pause it.
We'll see if it happens again. He tech's alright there. But, okay, I'll jump into training mode. Okay, try and do Ragnar. And S. I don't play either of these characters. Let's see what buttons is S using here. She's doing... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
I should probably open your stream again. Hold up. So I can see what you're doing.
Okay. 3C's a hard knockdown with this, I think. Or soft.
It is. Hold on, let me check.
Okay. Don't know what S is special though.
You got...
That's DP.
You got DP, quarter circle back, A is your command throw, quarter circle back B is Gawain, quarter circle back D is Mordred.
Okay. Combos. Alright. Okay. I might switch to a character I use just to demonstrate this. Just go for... where is he?
We are very organized.
Alright. So, that's a quick tech. And... okay, well... might have to go over the different techs. Where are we? Disable that. Disable that. Wake up. Start with neutral tech. Alright, so that's a normal tech. He'll just pop up and there'll be a bit of invulnerability to it. So you can just get up there and there's, you know, jabs are just whipping through it because it's got a bit of invulnerability on wake up. And that's just done by holding a button when you're knocked down to the ground. And that'll be your rolls. Some of them, if you're close, you can roll through, although people will usually do roll catches, like 2B or something, 2A sometimes. And that's just 6A or 6B, 6C. Any of ABC held down plus forward direction. And back is the opposite of that, so just backwards plus any of A, B or C held down. That's also got a bit of invuln, but it can be caught with you can either catch them before they've teched and blue beat them, or you can catch them in the roll and pick up another combo off it. I'm not very proficient with Ragnar for that. Try forward. Okay. There you go. And then you've got quick techs, which are down plus A, B, or C. And they've got like no invuln getting up. I think it's just throw invuln, and that's still not very much of it.
Or rolling. Yeah.
But with the tech system, you've also got, if it's a soft knockdown, which I don't know which ones Ragnar has for that, is it like 5D maybe?
I believe so. I believe 5D. I'll bring up. Hold on. Let me check.
I think Dead Spike does it, so I can probably. If I can take counter off.
Okay, so hold on. I'll just get a snip for you. So forward roll has is invuln fully invincible frames 1 through to 3, and throw invincible frames 4 through to 17. Back roll is 1 through 10, fully invincible. 11 through 17, throw invincible.
We have a chart for this in pinned in the Discord chat.
Which one here? Hold on.
Somewhere.
Let me just get the sweeping tool out. I'll just up here.
Knockdown options, I think that's the one. Yeah, there it is. So that links what you want to be looking at for your just your basic knockdown options. The other knockdown option will be your emergency roll, which happens off I think it's hard knockdowns. It depends on the knockdown. There are two types of knockdowns. There's a soft knockdown and a hard knockdown. And in some of them you get your emergency roll available to you, which basically lets you tech as soon as you like touch the ground. And that's just done by holding the tech button when you're like flying through the air or bouncing onto the ground. You need to be aware of your tech options, mostly because of how people will call them out. So this one here will catch, not a back roll, but it'll catch a forward roll there. It'll catch a quick tech. And it'll catch a no tech. But if you just, neutral tech, you've got the invuln and it will whiff you, although he's still technically plus, but only by like 1 frame. But neutral tech's what you want to do in most situations, just because it's usually the safest way to tech. You only really want to be like quick teching when you know something's weak to quick teching, like it's a safe jump and you quick tech so that you can actually DP them. Because some safe jumps are only able to catch DPs that are a certain speed. So they might be able to catch 9 frame DPs but not 7 frame DPs. And if you quick tech, you could use a 9 frame DP to catch them there, or you could anti-air them. No, it's 6-0. But yeah, you mostly want to quick tech when you know what you're doing. Same with rolls. You kind of want to do that when you notice that your opponent isn't catching them. And for emergency tech, you want to do that mostly when they're not being covered either. But if we're talking about this match, or this match over here, where you're getting hit by like S buttons, and then you're tacking into more S buttons, like there. And then that's mostly because you're going for like your emergency tech and not blocking quick enough, or you're just getting like meatied and hit for it. Because you might be in the air there, because when you emergency tech, you're air in the air, I think. So you just get blown up by air unblockables. So big part of this game is learning the tech system and learning how to tech properly when you're on defense, and also how to police techs when you're on offense. And it's a pretty big part of the game. Like, the biggest thing is probably catching rolls at first, because people will just keep rolling on you if you're not catching rolls.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty basic, but it's very important to know. So just thought I'd cover that quickly. We'll carry on.
Just get it, Brian.
Oh yeah. Are there any questions on the tech system if something's not clear? Kind of talking from a position of already understanding it, so I'm not sure how well it makes sense to newer players. Alright, you got it all? Alright, sweet. But yeah, if you're unsure of anything, just test it out in training mode. Refer back to the chart that we've got pinned and all that.
You can, one thing can say, if you see it and ask to Mordred neutral, you can just DP her out of it. Like, the Hippo keeps resetting with Mordred. Just DP him. What are they going to do? They're locked into it.
Those 2 matches went kind of quick. Do either of you have any like specific questions about the matchup you were playing, or anything like that? Anyone want to know about Ragnar or S, how to deal with them? Here's a string with a jump in it. Well, he's probably jump cancelling something. What does he jump cancel? We'll find out.
Are you talking about Blood Scythe? Like, is it the big fuck off scythe he's using? You're talking about?
Hmm.
If that's the case, you can jump. If it's blood scythe, you can just jump up air throw him.
It's a small hop. Okay. Which one's jump cancelable?
Oh, 6D. 6D.
6D?
It'll be 6D, right.
Right.
There is no... If you just barrier 6D. If you barrier 6D, you push him out. That's it.
Alright.
There is no... If he hits 6D and you block it...
This one.
He can delay JD as long as he wants, even if it's just before the ground, and there's still no gap. You have to hold it if you block 6D. So just barrier it.
Hmm. Okay. So what, he, is that how it works? Does he actually just land and cancel out the recovery?
Yeah, so like between 6D and JD, there is never a gap. Basically, Moon.
Okay.
Like, just how much block sign it does.
Alright.
So you can do some... Yeah. JD is an overhead. So basically just barrier 6D out and you'll be fine.
Okay. Alright. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he kind of has to run back in there. Yeah. Okay. If you delay
Yeah.
JD, you can set up for a lower throw. Well, in that
Yeah.
case, I think you should be able to anti-arm. Or at least jab out if you're delaying.
No, it's...
But the low's tight.
Yeah, it's low's tight.
Okay. Alright. Well. Are there any more questions on that?
Just barrier it. That's it.
Yeah. Barry is your friend,
Well,
because of the pushback.
Yeah, barrier's... Yeah.
If you can learn to instant block and then instant barrier block, you can kind of just push people all the way out because it'll just...
People don't get to play the game if you can do that.
Hmm.
Like, characters just don't exist anymore. Their pressure doesn't exist.
Well, some of them. Some characters don't care.
A lot of characters do, though. It's pretty fucked.
Hmm.
Next game, then, I think.
When's our next match?
Is at...
11:10.
What? Yeah, that.
Okay. You can DP? Okay. Maybe you're saying you can DP the JD. If you're spot on. Alright, so Sugoira and Xarv. Okay. Not bad. Alright. Yeah, that's pretty much what you're wanting to do. Alright. We'll go back just a sec.
Let me take these two. That's Sugoira.
So round start for this matchup, 5D, he whiffs it. He's whiffing 5D there, and Xarvuji's jumping, which means Snoo's pretty vulnerable to just being instant air dashed in, which he does.
I'll let you do.
Yeah.
I have no idea how Coco plays.
Alright, well, she plays pretty different to how she usually plays in this matchup, because she's basically loses the option to set up in neutral. You're playing a rushdown character as Coco versus Nu at the moment. Just because Nu's going to snipe you if you try setting up. Decent jump in. 5A is active, well, JA is active, sorry. And then throw a counter. Bunker into 2-2B Urki into overhead, which is fine, that's good. Although here he tries to do a fireball in neutral, and yeah, don't do that because Nu's just going to snipe you. You're very vulnerable when you're setting up in neutral versus characters that are actually decent at zoning. And it'll be like this when you're playing against like Nu, Lambda, Rachel, Lychee even, S, because her fireballs are stupidly fast and cover the entire screen. Setting up in neutral is hard. I wouldn't really recommend it. You're only going to be able to get the opportunity of like knockdowns, because otherwise this is just going to happen and you're going to get hit for trying to set up in neutral. Like the only thing I'd really recommend setting up in neutral is Gravitons there, and that's mostly because they're quick and you can get them out. And they also give you the option of, if you've put a Graviton on Nu, for example, that was a good 3C by the way, if you put a Graviton on Nu and she's throwing swords at you, you can teleport to the Graviton to basically be in her face. And if you do that at a time she's whipping her swords, then you're in a good position to just hit her, because I'm pretty sure she's still in recovery. And you know, once you're on top of her, you just don't let her go, because she doesn't have very good reversal options. Like, her defensive tools are pretty bad. Alright. So, drop the micro dash there, I believe. So, that's why that combo dropped. Nu teleporting off her swords, her drive rather, and doing a throw. It's just something you got to look out for. Yeah, bursting versus Nu, I wouldn't recommend it unless you're sure it's going to hit, because most of the time it's going to whiff. Just because she doesn't have to like be near you to combo you. And again, you're trying to throw a fireball pretty close to her, which I just wouldn't recommend because she can snipe you for it. And even if you do manage to block, you've lost your fireball, and now you're just in pressure. Sugoira, I think, doing 3C again round start into Sickle. I think we've covered that, why that's a bad idea for Sugoira there. Or is it 3C? So you're -6 there, and like, what, your what are the cancel options off of it? Only your specials? Where are we down here? Yeah, so 3C only goes into your specials. It works, everyone expects Nu to run. Well, not Sugoira's Nu. He kind of does 3C a lot. Like, we were telling him not to do it last time we were looking at his Nu. But, yeah, I'd say abuse the backdash at round start more. Like, make people actually expect you to run away. Because otherwise you 3C, like, most people are just going to know, oh, he's going to 3C because he does it every time. And then all you've got for cancel options is your specials. And for Nu, that's like on the ground. What do you got? You got Luminous, you got Sickle, Gravity Seed. If you're on the ground, I think it's just Sickle. So yeah, And Sickle's like -19, -12. So those are, you know, you're pretty negative there. So it's not something I'd really recommend you be doing for round start. JB round start with no, yeah, that's. I would say JB's fine if you want to be offensive on your round start. So that's JB there, and we've had a look at its hitbox, and I think it's like disjointed. It's a disjointed hitbox, so it's pretty good to use. But we'll continue on. So yeah, that's what you want to do with Nu. If you want to set up anything, you do your gravitons, and you throw the gravitons out. Because let's see what happens here. I think it just takes the round. Or not? Okay. Okay. But yeah, the graviton there is the one that you want to use. That's because it's the quick one and you're already kind of able to block here. And then if you catch Nu whiffing, you can kind of get in there and you just teleport in and you can get all up on it. With the 5B there, if that does get blocked and you want to stop there, like you don't want to commit to your C buttons, because, I don't know, OD is available or something, you can jump cancel that 5B. So, that'll make you safer. Rather than just being like -5 or something, I think 5B is for Coco. Where is she?
Oh, look. Ah, shit, no. Wrong thing.
-5, so yeah, technically punishable there. If you've got like a 5-frame 5A, I'm not sure if Nu does. 6-frame. Yeah, technically safe there, but yeah, it's definitely not your turn anymore. Yep. Getting hit by the overhead into a throw into combos. That was a good teleport. Good 3C. It's mostly just Sugoira like using a Sickle Storm at neutral for some reason. Like when Coco's like right in his face, I'm not sure why he would choose to do that.
I feel like AB could comment better than us.
On Nu, yeah.
Yeah.
But even still, Sickle Storm's like a slower move, and it's pretty negative when it gets blocked.
Good air throw.
Yeah. Off that air throw, you could have actually taken the game with a graviton detonation.
I think he doesn't know how to do graviton destination routes. That's why he doesn't do them.
Yeah, that's true. Although, I think you should definitely learn them, like at least just for situations like that where it'll kill. Like even if you're not confirming off of the detonation, get used to using it, because if you throw like that, you can get the kill off it. Like it's honestly not that hard. It's like just go back.
Ah, okay, that explains it. Fair enough, AB. I still think it's questionable. Like, it still seems like really risky compared to everything else.
Just set a graviton. Oh, okay, whoops. I'm asleep today. Very asleep.
You know what would help that? The refreshing taste of Monster Energy Zero Ultra.
Alright. So it's just an air throw, 6D.
So it's a knowledge check, basically, AB. Got it.
It's weird.
Fair enough.
So I think it works better when you're in the air. Yeah, it seems to. So J6D, wall bounce, and then do 360. And it's basically all you have to do, and it'll just get you a bit more damage and kill off of the air throw there. Even if you're not going to confirm off of it. Moving on. The counter hit JC. Okay. That's big damage if you can actually confirm off of it, but with the pushback it can be a bit harder.
I think he needs to stop barring out with 5C. I feel like we mentioned this last week as well. I think we mentioned this every time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems pretty fond of it just because it's like really active.
Yeah.
Like gives him time to think, I guess. It's just a purple. It's got to tech purples. Purples have a really long tech window, so
it's 30 frames.
Yeah, if you're in block stun, just like, and you see them running at you, or they're like close to you, you like just think of the air throw, or sorry, the purple throw. Just be aware that it might be coming. And if you see it, just react. Like you don't have to make a read for it or anything like that. You just react to it. Alright, so around start here, he's actually using the backdash, which I really think he needs to be doing more. He tends to do, because he seems pretty fond of...
He keeps throwing out sickle.
Yeah.
As well. Why is it... Hey, AB, if you're still watching, is there a reason why he's doing cross-up 5C? Is there a reason for that I'm not aware of? Because it seems like you could hit 5B or anything else and be faster.
Alright, so... What happened there? Yodiard through 5C. Yep. Gets 2A into 5B, but it drops there.
If that's the case, Zarb, you could also potentially just EA him. Give yourself active flow. Like you'll get your burst back at that health range. You'll be at the second health threshold for active flow. I believe at that yellow health. So it'll be regenerating it. I'm trying to think how fast it is. Where's... Probably that there. Yeah, so just EA at that point if you're not comfortable with the punish. Take the EA, it's 2k damage there. You get your burst back quicker. It's just a good time.
Yeah. It looks like he's going into, like so far at least, he's going into the like general just like ODR route, which I expect he knows, but yeah, we didn't see the entire thing, so it looks like a misinput. I know that misinput. Yep. Okay. Off 3C there. At that range, I'd probably go into J9D and then into wheel off of the 6C rather than into a 2C. Although that generally requires a graviton detonation for the combo. But that's kind of all of Coco's good combos. They're going to require like using the gravitons a bit more than just, you know, to make things hit. So it's just better Oki if you're actually able to do the graviton detonation routes. Like, and just demonstrate it quickly. Like we had, what do we have?
Let's see, where's the burst? I don't remember how. quickly you'd recharge a burst.
Okay, 3Cs, 236A, and then 2C there. That looks like it might have been able to combo, but I'm not familiar with the route. But off of that sort of starter, I would just be doing...
Yeah.
For that sort of starter, I would be doing one of these. Yeah, side swapped. Yeah. Now, you don't have to go into ice, but it's an option that's presented there. Otherwise, you just go into, after the 6B, you just do bunker or any of her specials, basically. When you get to the point of doing, like with Hiroki doing this, no, I've side swapped again. Well, that works, I guess. But okay. Yeah, it's gonna side swap at that range anyway. And that's blue beating. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that was right. Terami's one of those characters that requires a delay on 3C in this combo, but after you hit the 3C there, you have the option of just going into your ball Oki, 2-2B Oki, bunker, or you can go into Ice Gun RC for freeze reset shenanigans, which will combo into 4K if you reset correctly. They take a bit of practice and they're kind of hard to execute. I'm a bit asleep today, but they're very rewarding and worth the time of labbing, so I would suggest that you try those out and get comfortable with them. Because if you're doing I'm not sure if it combos like that, but yeah, he's kind of above me, so maybe not. But yeah, I would suggest the 6C into the J9D wheel, and then falling, depending on whether you're in the corner or not, you can do that, detonate, and then 6B. One of those routes. And it's pretty much the same route, but you're ending with either 214X, 22B, 236A, or Ice Gun Rapid for really scummy shit. I'm not sure. Like 2C is kind of hard to combo off of, so I wouldn't really recommend using it without gravitons out. Like, even for an ender, like you can end with it because it'll just get a knockdown. They're able to emergency tech it, so it's a knockdown, and that's fine, I guess. But not my go-to move personally, unless you've got like a graviton out, and then you can do those ones into wheel for really dumb shit. But I won't go over that today. I'll leave it for another time. Phil and Rin drops all of his example combos. Yeah, I'm sorry. We'll move on though. Alright, that was a good tick throw. Yeah, you got caught there setting up ball in neutral again, which is something I wouldn't really risk versus New. She's going to be quicker than you, and if she does whiff her drive, you don't really have the opportunity to punish, so she gets away with it if she misses the punish anyway.
Infro TRM. I feel like Xarv should just... He needs to mix it up because he always goes to the overhead. You just block high there and get out for free every time. He always goes for 6A.
Yeah.
He should learn the... Good idea over actually. He should learn the just the cross up route. Just a double cross up route.
The double cross up route?
Isn't it just like teleport?
Oh, the teleport.
Yeah, the double teleport. I mean, that is still catch people at this level.
Yeah, the teleport works with 6 or 3D if you've got a graviton on them. I can go over that pretty quickly, which is it's like real basic, real easy stuff. So, unfortunately, Teremi here is a bot, so he's not going to care. But gonna drop everything today. Not sure why that's dropping. Yeah, so once the 2-2B's down, you can just teleport. And if you've got 3 or 6D in there, it pulls them out of the corner so that you can teleport behind them like that. You can sort of do this mid-screen. If you do that, and depending on characters, that can be pretty DP safe, although some of them can still DP for it. That's generally safer, although it kind of doesn't really cross up consistently. But yeah, from Teremi, I just do one of those ones. Might have to swap the characters here.
Stop dropping your combos, Milk. Fuck, words are hard.
Okay. Yeah, I'm dropping a lot today.
Well, AB, we don't actually have any new players that exist. We only have stylish Azrael players and stylish S players in Australia.
Hmm.
Maybe if our country actually had some new players, we could give them tech. Just saying.
Try Ragnar. Where is it? Which Ragnar DP is it? The one that's in one? Is it C?
C.
Yeah, alright.
You heard me, AB.
Yeah, so that one can get hit, and this one is less so, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright. I can cross up a DP input. I don't know how I get away with it all the time. Okay. Alright, we'll come back to that because I don't know what's going on. Alright.
Come on, Moon. Stop dropping your combos. We gotta speed this up, though.
Yeah. Nah, talk to me on a day that I'm not dropping combos.
Yeah. Well, I think Xarv should stop doing going to 3C so early, though.
Oh yeah.
Because of the dead zone.
That's a mistake a lot of coconuts make. I still make that
I'm
mistake.
sure you can just do 5B, 5C,
And
and then go into
yeah,
to push them back further.
yeah, you do
Push
5P,
5C,
5C, all that. I mean, people like 3C because it's a pretty good move, except for the fact that it has a dead zone.
He's got trapped there. Yeah, basically, New has a ranged EA. That's it. It's exactly like her 5D. It goes around the same distance as Lambda's 5D, so almost full screen. But it's also significantly more negative.
Yeah. So he was dropping. He was going into 3C and missing it because he had gravitons up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So if you have gravitons up, like anywhere on screen, unless they're like in front of you, or if you got gravitons up, yeah, okay. Unless they're like here or here, you kind of want to start going. You want to stop doing 3C in your strings and start going for 5C, 2C. Because usually this stuff, like, that'll combo fine. But that won't. But if you have a graviton up here or here, it combos and starts going into like 3.6k combos off of 5A mid screen. So you start being able to do like your corner routes anywhere on screen. So you want to start like dropping your 3C for 5C and 2C. Because on pressure, 2C is going to be +1. And if it hits in a combo, then you're going to start going into big damage. Like 5A will get you 3.6k mid-screen. And if you hit anything higher than that, then you start getting like 4k mid-screen off of like pretty much every confirm, except for like 2B and 6B, because they're your mix-up. But all your other buttons are going to start doing like 4k. Or you can just get to 2C and then stop because it's +1, and then assess the situation from that point and decide whether you want to continue pressure or not. But you don't want to catch yourself whiffing 3C because on block it's okay, -1, but on whiff, no, whoops. On whiff, you know, you can just hit you with whatever. like 5D. I mean, just hit you with 5D. But yeah, moving on. Basic combo for the straight air 5C hits. I don't actually know new combos, maybe. If you want to like jump online and show him like on an online training room, I can bring you on.
Yeah, we don't actually know, like, we don't play new. No one plays new AB.
5C,
You're the only
6C,
one that does.
2360. Okay, well we can try that out. 5C, 6C, 2360. Alright. Where is she? Okay. Alright. Easy enough. If you're getting an air hit with 5C, into 6C and into 360. Hold D. Okay. Get it that time? Alright. Alright, sweet. I'm a new player now.
Oh, yeah.
I know how to combo off of their 5C hit. Alright. Now do the extend. Oh no. Oh no. He's calling me out. Alright. We'll move on though. Skim through. Where are we?
24.
24.
24-11.
Okay.
Snek versus Render.
Alright. Now start 5B. He backdashes off. Caught jumping by Dead Spike. Now the usual answer to Dead Spike is, oh, well, did he do 2D before Dead Spike? The usual answer people have to, like, basic bitch Ragnar pressure is, when you see 2D, like, or when you block 2D, you just jump after it and then like air dash at him because you'll like high profile Dead Spike. Okay, so he did 5D into Dead Spike. Okay.
I don't know. Render tried to backdash out. It would have been a good idea actually. You got a better backdash, but really his backdash is kind of
Yeah.
It's definitely not the worst, but it's not the greatest either.
Catch a jump with 5B. He's kind of just getting frame trapped by Snek at the moment. Microdash 2A into a tick throw. Counter Assault. It's good to see someone using Counter Assault. What do you make of that? What's your opinion on the use of the Dole there?
Which one? Sorry, how did I miss that one?
Just before he died. He Counter Assault's out here, and I think he goes into like Ignis with the like spinning blades or whatever.
You want to use on that range? I personally would have done 2 and 4A, or just kept it there. He was trying to control space, but he ran under. Yeah, at that range, Snek can also just run in and whip punish with JC. Whip punishing this with JC and get rid of her. So then you'd lose your threat.
So that went pretty quick for Snek there.
I mean, that's expected.
Yeah. I mean, he took the 20 with just having some pretty good Ragnar pressure going on. We're going to start here. Is that a 5B from Relius?
It's a good button for round start.
That's a good 2C.
So that 2C there, he can hit 5D immediately on counter hit.
That was a good ODR actually. You want to definitely be doing that.
Frame trap.
More so than
There we go.
bursting.
So after that there, he can go into 6C. I believe he can do 6C, or he does 5D 2C. Or you can just go straight into get lease.
Backdash dead spike around start. Alright, yeah, so I think I said this with Brain. With Blood Scythe, when he's doing Blood Scythe, just go to anti-air. Like, it's not a very fast move.
You can also just jump up air throw. I personally prefer to do that.
Yeah. I suppose do whatever gets you the better combo, or whatever you're more comfortable with. So yeah, no, he's kind of just getting run down by Snek, like really quick. Yeah. Hard to comment on that one because it's just kind of Snek doing really well and Render kind of just getting overwhelmed by him. Not sure what to say about that.
It's just Snek having experience. That's it. There's not much to say.
Yeah, a little bit too one-sided. Unless you've got like some secret Relius tech for him.
Okay. So Zav just messaged me, by the way. So basically, he was labbing. He having gone around to labbing a backdoor air conversions. He kept trying to do a route that doesn't work in corner, so he was trying to find a way to fix it mid-match.
Okay.
So that's some of the conversions you would have seen.
Okay.
Him just trying to do that.
Right. Off of what, sorry? Back throw?
Oh, just everything.
Right.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. I don't think there's...
Brain versus Render is up next, 31-52. Alright, so we can comment more on Render here.
Yeah. So, hold up. There's one thing I do want to say, Brenda. He should be using 6D more. Buttons busted. Ghost projectiles. You can also do 12, 6D. Beautiful Dude does it all the time. Muro does it all the time. All the GP releases do all the fucking time. Literally just 12 and a dull normal. And it's the cheap shit.
Isn't it burst in
they
bowl? 12?
It's burst in bowl, yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So if you really want to do something, you can run up and 12 if you think they're gonna burst. It's a burst bait.
Alright, so Reli's pressure's happening there.
Here we go.
Getting the mix up.
Good 6D. So out into outs. So what happens there is if you commit to, you can mash him out after that, but he's safe after the knife. I don't agree with that burst.
Yeah, no, he's kind of bursting on.
He's a Guilty Gear player.
Yeah, he's doing Guilty Gear bursts.
That's fine.
He ODR'd in the final round he had versus
Good command
Snek.
grab. What he should have done there was unsummoned and done the super, the restand super, gear super, Venom. Should have done Venom. What he could do then, what you do is you then let it run out, right? You let it run its full thing, and then you go do a combo after ending a knockdown. You end in Gadlease and do, and then do the J214B, which is where Ignis comes down from above after the fist and knocks him down, and it brings you back with a full doll.
No,
That's just small optimizations though. That's fine.
So Rain did a 2A after his Blood Scythe there, but he starts going for like 5B later on. And I think Render starts calling him out for that. Because he does it repeatedly, like a lot. Like he's not really mixing up his approach. But
Gets called overhead. Damn.
Yeah. I guess we'll come back to that when we see it happen. But Hell's Fang in.
He needs to take his knockdown. Just take your knockdown. You're not going to good clash. GB clash. Good keep pressure. He's keeping it safe with just 5B, 2B, 6D. So it's plus 16. It's a level 4 move, right? So its ranges from anywhere from plus 14 to plus 18.
That was a good jump.
So after that throw, he should have done Gadlease, the knife. You do knife 5B2C into 6C. You go into Gadlease. You can do like one loop and you go into you go into the fist.
Alright.
Which I cannot Lorga, that's it, it's Lorga. Can't remember the name of it. Good throw.
Backdash on round start. That's fair versus Ragnar. He's got a big 5B. Good tech on the throw. Needs to barrier jumping towards someone when he's jumping in. Or throwing out a button to catch their buttons.
Yeah.
He's getting fatal counted by 5D, I think.
Well, this is just him not having played the game that much.
Whiffing a throw there through the OD. Probably expecting another run-up throw.
Oh, he's to keep doing it, so it's fair enough call out. Nice dogs, Moon.
I don't have dogs, those are the neighbours.
That's sad.
Okay. What was that? Was it a 6C? 6B?
Which one?
Uh,
I missed it.
Upward Robot Fist from Relius.
That's 6C.
Yeah.
Fatal counters. You can get like 3 loops off it,
Yeah,
and then end in Lorga.
It was his round start. I think it just whiffed.
It's a call out.
Yeah. He's out of Dole meter there. He's keeping it doleless pressure.
So the thing with Relius is you can extend your comp. So Crush Trigger is really good for Relius because you can directly exchange Heat, OD, all of it for Ignis Gauge.
Okay.
Just by changing combo routing. A big thing about Relius is optimizing Ignis usage.
So what does Crush Trigger? He gets gimmicked there by the OD, Devoured by Darkness, which is unblockable.
I shouldn't mean to pause that, sorry.
Only an OD though, so outside of OD you don't have to worry about it.
It's just a knowledge check.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I think I commented on this in the match, but when he...
It's not a reversal.
Yeah, when he threw that out... When he threw that out, though, he... What happened? He throws this out with... He's got 100 meter here, and he throws it out. And then Ragnar jumps in, starts applying pressure, but he's still got 50 meters, so he could have CA'd, and Ragnar would have just been flung into Ignis, and he would have just had to deal with that.
It would have comboed, I believe.
Yeah, it either would have comboed, or he would have woken up and just had to deal with like meaty Ignis super. So, if you've got the 50 meter there, and like this situation happens, and he starts applying pressure, you can just CA him into Ignis there, and like you've got your turn, you've got a little bit of time left to run some mix up or whatever.
Relius Discord has a lot of information and really good players in there. They keep finding new tech and it's really annoying. When you're trying to keep up. Oh, so there, you should run Summon Ignis.
Running out of Dole meter. He keeps his pressure though, so... Is that a JC? It's a good button, whatever it is, keep using it.
Which one?
His little air button, it's like downward saw.
Active as fuck. That one? The
Yeah.
one you just used? That's
Yeah.
JC, yeah.
Okay.
JA is really good for air to air as well, because it's active the entire time,
Yeah, real active one.
and you can't disrespect it. It clashes with a lot of things it shouldn't as well. It's small, but it's just really active.
A good wake up throw. If they're just in your face like that, yeah, you can quick take into a throw.
If they're not respecting him. Good
Yeah.
DP out. So what I would have done there, personally, is I would have called Ignis for Oki. And just done the punch super. You can do like empty jump, like low overhead. Yeah, good 6C.
Yeah. Do Ignis supers consume Ignis Gauge, or do they let it refill?
They do.
Oh,
They use a certain amount, but at the same time, like if it runs out of a Dole meter,
like during
it'll
super?
it'll do the full super still.
Okay. Right.
So if he wanted to, he could have done OD and then bobbed it. He used up slightly more Ignis.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his Ignis super is like, it's pretty dumb. Because it's a super, if it starts comboing you, it's just burst safe.
And you burst him, like, she keeps going.
Yeah.
It's real obnoxious. It uses, does he use Ignis? Oh, I believe it does. My point is just use it on knockdown if they're in corner. They can't disrespect it.
Hmm.
You can also combo into Astro off of heaps of things as well. 1-2, do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with that burst because you've got like quite a good lead on health.
Good late. You've got to delay that. So, actually, what was that starter? Was that a throw starter?
What?
With the throw starter, you can only do one loop. You only do it once.
We'll go back. We've gone a bit too far back, but
That's fine. Genius. It's fine. 2D catches.
yeah. So he bursts there, which I definitely don't agree with because I just like take it until the knockdown
Throw, back
happens.
throw. 5B2C.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got to delay that. Okay, that does work. You've just got to delay the 16 more.
Yeah, but with the burst earlier,
It's something. It's something you have to get in. It's something you just have to get used to.
Yeah. With the burst earlier, I'd say just like take the knockdown until you get back up and then ODR the pressure. Because it's just going to work out for you better in the long run. Because you get to disrespect the pressure and you'll get your burst back quicker. But burst really in this game is your last resort. Desummons there, summons again.
It's just something you have to use.
Yeah, it's a good wake up throw.
Yeah, you just have to delay it more. That 5B's a pain in the ass link. I'm going to tell you that right now. That link sucks on that play.
Caught by the 2D.
There's a blood scythe, caught the roll. Yeah, if he had a micro dash, that would have worked.
Yeah.
Tries the as they come down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Just gets high profile by Blood Scythe, which is unfortunate.
There's a lot of horizontal range, not very much vertical.
It's a good back throw. Looks like he's
Bet
looking
him
for
drop
DP
here,
there.
gets a clip or something. Chipped out, maybe?
He whiffed his throw. And he just gets hit by the 60.
Hits caught overhead. Damn. And I think that's that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sugoira versus Snek. I was thinking we can skip most Snek matches, personally. Sugoira, we've gone over a heap last you. I know...
Unless Sugoira like, specifically wants analysis,
just
let us
gonna
know.
ask.
Otherwise,
If you,
I guess
do you
we'll
want us
skip
to look
over.
over that match again? Or is it...
Otherwise, we'll go to Pans and Estelar. Alright, so Hans and Estelar then. Okay, so Stella's Tega.
I don't know what she's doing, if she's switching or not, or what. She's still playing Tag. I can probably ask her.
Okay. not super knowledgeable of everything about Taiga, but
Neither am I. We have like, how do you have this many Taiga players? Not good.
I don't know. But both of our Taiga players are on commentary for Blazblue at the moment, so we'll have to do this on our own.
Yeah, what use are they? Come on, guys.
That was a J2A, I think. Does Taiga have that? Where are we? I am Taiga. What are we looking at? That's JB, okay. Alright, that works. Get in. The walking 360s were definitely something I was a fan of.
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
Robert doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't. He has to...
He just does things.
Yeah, he has to buffer something into it. Like, I think
maybe
Estelar
should teach Robot.
Maybe. I think S did like JB into walking 360A.
You know, impressive. Also, S, I know you're in chat now. Just if you want to ask anything to know, just tell us. Anything in particular.
Hit by the 6A there that starts at like Taiga's waist. It is an overhead, deceptively, so.
You mean, yes, you groupled a lot. We're very proud of you.
Hit by probably a cross-up 5A there. Not reacting to the side swap. Sledge, getting blocked there. Yeah. Hans is just kind of rushing Taiga down and like throwing ground buttons, which is...
One thing I do think you can do, Est, if you... I can't believe I'm really encouraging this. Do quick tech 360 something. Because Hans is just aping out here, right?
Yeah. Like, Hans is very grounded. And
force him to respect you.
Yeah. Hans' approach is very grounded, so you can kind of just cheese that, like, especially if you've got magnetism on.
That was cheap.
Yeah. You can do, like, if you see Hans, like, running at you, which he's pretty much always doing, you could just, like, do 360B and hold it for the invuln, and just let him walk into you.
Yeah. It'll catch him.
Oh yeah, something that Robo definitely does a lot is uses 360s as a reversal option. Because if you're not like absolutely tight, then he can catch you with that. Which
cheap.
We saw not too much from yours. But with Hans, he's resetting a lot to like kind of stay in, especially on like barrier blocks. He's getting pushed out. He's trying to get back in.
Well, like, normally I'd be against encourage people to churn, but when they're not respecting anything, you might as well do it.
Yeah. The other thing you have to really look out for with Hans, or like any Tsubaki players, is they've got access to a lot of lows. With cancels and a lot of lows that they have access to, which is really annoying. If you're trying to like churn or mash anything. But S got that. Hans is just kind of aping out a bit.
He's being an ape.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, his approach is like really grounded versus Taiga, which is dangerous. Like you kind of need to start jumping and stuff to look like kind of just account for 360s, because they'll just catch you if you're on the ground and it's faster than your button or whatever. So for Hans, I'd probably recommend finding your jump cancelable buttons and using that to just get into the air every now and then. Or just stopping on something that's plus or not very negative and jumping. Just so, like, because if a Taiga is churning, like Robo can tend to do, just stopping your pressure to go into a jump normal, it's safe, and if he's churning, then you find, like, he'll end up doing that, and he'll be vulnerable to whatever falling button or whatever. But if you're the grappler in this situation and Hans is kind of just staying on the ground and rushing at you on the ground, you can kind of just call it out with churning until they start having to account for that option with jump cancelling.
You let him get away with a lot of shit just by not presenting that option, basically. You could have groupled harder.
Yeah, like there, that's good, because he's just staying on the ground. And it caught him there.
Yeah. It's just a lot of you having options and not presenting them.
And
so
it caught him again, because see, he's just rushing at you on the ground.
I do want to see you do wake up 720 at some point. Throw out the 720 there. It does, what, 5,000 damage if it hits?
Yeah. 50
like, you've got... don't churn too much. What you're doing now is really good, but just present those options. See, again there, you could have gotten him. Also, can I just say, Est, you are the luckiest Taker player I've ever seen when it comes to J360C working. I think Moon will agree with me on that.
Yeah, it doesn't work a lot.
It's like okay as a tool, and it was working for you, so keep using it if it keeps working for you. But I never see it work for anyone else. So yeah.
The walking 360s are very good as well. Keep doing that.
Yeah, keep doing that. What other games did you play, Est? Did you play old Street Fighters or anything?
I think she's VSAV.
Oh yeah, VSAV. Yeah, right. Yeah. Forgot about that. Oh, Street Fighter 5. Oh, 4. Yeah, okay. Yes, keep doing walking 360s. I don't know how the hell you're doing this, to be completely honest.
Yeah, that's a good 360B though. That's a good DP. Yeah, more disrespect I would say against people like Hans that are kind of just rushing you down and just kind of throwing buttons at you.
So you and Brain have the similar problem. You both play way too respectfully. And that's it.
Like, Hans' pressure is generally okay, but he's also just not covering a lot of options like specific to Taiga.
Yeah.
Like the grappling.
So we're skipping the next one, by the way.
Yep.
We're skipping the next two, so we skip straight to 122. Which is Estelar versus Snek. Now, what did you want on him for? We're skipping this. Yeah, 122. 15.
Bit more.
Do you want any advice against Snek? Est, what do you want? Like, what did you have to struggle with? Give us ideas.
Okay, so yeah, there's Snek there. He's kind of.
Actually, one thing I did notice with Snek.
Well, if we back up just a bit.
That was a good debut with Snek, actually. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if Lag's giving you advice about this, I think we can probably skip this match then, because he's going to give better advice than either of us can.
I mean, something that Snek is doing here is he's jumping mid-pressure like that, and that's kind of just covering options that grapplers have. Because the churn, if the churn comes out in like a gap in pressure, then it's likely to hit and beat whatever ground buttons the Shoto's thrown out. So he's jumping. So good. And Hans wasn't doing a lot of that. That's something I would suggest Hans be doing, is jumping in his pressure.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's still in pressure. He's got 50 meters, so he's just like, my pressure's not over. I'm just going to DP, and if you block it, I'm going to RC and just continue anyway. But yeah, he's just being relentless with his pressure. Like if he's got meter, he's going to extend his pressure. If he's and all that, it's going to start doing things that are in his favor, like DP RC.
Fine. Good IBs though by Est.
Yeah. I think there, like when he's ending with negative stuff, he's just DPing with the 50, like he's doing it knowing he's got the 50 meter and then DPing because he knows it's going to get through the grappling bullshit in the dice rolls, which is something he did mention. Doesn't want to deal with the dice rolls.
It's fair.
I suppose with my B214A, yeah, the specific options are good. As Tager though, you're kind of just going to have to hold a lot of pressure, especially if he's got meter. Like some stuff you can call out, but it's going to require like knowing you can call it out, or you know just using your health as a resource to take the risk and try. But Snek, for a lot of his pressure, is just throwing buttons at you, ending safely by jump cancelling into falling buttons and resetting off of that, or doing negative stuff into DP to catch whatever you're throwing. Or if you keep blocking, he will just RC that and then continue pressure.
Yeah, if you 2-1-4 block the Hell's Fang, then yeah, you can just punish it with 360A. A lot of this pressure in this game is just IB it and then you punish them for it. It's kind of silly actually.
But yeah, like his pressure is very safe. Like he's only really going for risky negative shit when he's got meter to make it risk free.
Yeah.
He's going to DP that he's got 50 meter, so he doesn't care if it gets blocked. Because if he RCs the DP on block, it's his turn anyway. So yeah, he doesn't care. He'll just DP like that. Although something you could do if you're suspecting like a DP on wake up, you could like 360B and just hold that because you'll invuln through it, and then it'll be a whiff for him and he can't RC that. But that's vulnerable to just rolling away, I think. If there's no magnetism on you anyway. Was this winners finals?
I believe so. Yeah.
It's winners and then it was grand as well, I think.
I think we can probably skip the rest of this. Okay. It's just going to be a lot of the same stuff we've already gone over.
Yeah. So if your problem's mostly Snek's pressure, then I think we've gone over it a fair bit.
Yeah.
So
I think we can skip.
Yeah. Who have we got next?
Brain and Hans.
36. Okay.
I think a lot of this again was also a shit connection. I think that was most of. I think he complained about it after.
No, I remember you DQing Hans for having a weird connection.
Maybe we should skip this then.
I mean, they played this match until to completion. I didn't bother time stamping any of the ones that ended up getting DQ'd.
Yeah, were. Thank you. Okay. Look, Hans, I'm sorry about that whole situation. It was a bit shit for everyone.
If nothing else, you can still join the regular tournaments.
Yeah. I don't join those, so it's fine.
Yeah, sorry, I blinked for a bit.
So did I, shit. Sorry. Fuck. What happened? Sorry, it's a bit one of those days. I'm very tired.
So round start with the special. Now, on zero stocks, does that have the invulnerability?
Which one?
Tsubaki's, I think, 236A.
No, I don't believe it does. Hold up. Let me check.
No, I'm just saying it does. Yeah.
Fuck, I'm cooked.
That's an okay call out, I suppose. I don't know how negative it is.
No, I'm doing it now. Oh, that was 2 on 4B. Fuck, where's 8 for? Honestly, we really should organize a time where we can get the rest of these idiots in here.
Nathan might be free. Gonna drag him in it.
8 is always 3. Haha. 2 and 4B.
Yeah. It's body invuln, but -7. Okay, so that's punishable if they just block it.
Punishable as fuck, yeah. So probably not the best call out. Like, I wouldn't do it personally. Too much risk.
Like, probably not for like the first match against someone. Like, if you haven't like had any time to download them at all or figure out what they like to do. If you play them for like a round and you realize, oh, they like to press buttons, and they're probably going to press buttons on round start, and you're real confident of that, then go ahead and do it.
I don't know.
Because if you do call them out like successfully, you can do some like
yeah, okay, that's fair enough. Like if that was your thought process, yeah, okay, that's acceptable. Not ideal, but
I'm not telling you not to do it, but it is risky.
Yeah. There's a lot of just brain being too respectful as well.
Yeah.
It's just
right.
Yeah. Stop being so respectful.
Go back here. I think he probably got caught jumping there with the second hitter. 6B? Or 6BB, sorry. Oh yeah, Hans. With Blood Scythe, you can just 2C that. Or air throw it,
Also, I think we skipped S next matches, by the way. She's pieced out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we'll just skip her next matches. She's got most of what she got better than what we can teach her because of lag.
Got the lag coaching on deck.
We're not needed anymore.
Alright, so 2B Oki there. So, at this stage, just back here, for Brain, I've gone back a bit too far, but how far back did I go? A bit too far. So Brain ends up in the corner. And he ends up with like 50 meter, and I think he jabs out of like 6A there. Yeah, he does. And at this stage, he ends up with like 50 meter. And he's close to dying. He's still got burst, although he just kind of gets hit teching. But it's mostly an issue of just getting hit. Oh yeah. What did you do? Did you back roll there?
Sorry, I got a message from work. Just found out the company car's gearbox is leaking oil. So I can't use that anymore. Isn't that great?
Mm.
Fucking kill me.
All right, yeah. So he's back rolling in the corner. So Brain, you need to ease up on the rolls.
I think you should. I think you should just pick. Who's your main, Hans? Who is your main? Like, which character you invested in learning more? Because you should be picking. Okay, yeah. So pick Tsubaki then.
So yeah, he back rolls again there. So Brain,
I think he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's trying to just neutral tech and block.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to wake up into block, but yeah, it's not going to work like that. Like neutral tech has a very generous amount of invuln, so you can just neutral tech and then go for block. You don't want to be doing back rolls in the corner because you're just going to get murdered for that, which is what happens here. But at this point, you've got like OD, 50 meter, and a meterless DP. So if you like neutral tech, then you've got the option of either, if he's going to keep pressuring you, you can counter assault and take back your turn and try and take back the match, which you can do. It's hard because of that health lead there. But apart from that, you can OD or ODR through shit, or you can like DP rapid because that's a really good tool. Your turn is just, you've got it back. Unless he baits that and makes it whiff, but your other option there, which is safer, would be the counter assault. But that doesn't completely get him off you if it's not a counter hit, because then you can just air tech and then fly in and do a jump in JC. But you've got a lot of options here with the resources you've got. So like keep your calm in this situation, like before you back roll into the corner and die, and just like neutral tech and try and use these resources you've got to take back the match as best you can. Because like this isn't the worst position to be in, like with OD 50 meter. Like you can do a lot with that. Like I've made comebacks on worse. But yeah, try not to roll back into the corner.
You also play Kokonoe, to be fair, and you do 8k off of a 5A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair and balanced character, by the way.
Okay. Hurricane player.
Yeah, okay. Oh no.
I haven't actually hit anyone with an 8k 5A yet.
Thank God. It's gonna be me knowing my luck.
It's really hard to actually churn it and get the 8k.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because
fair enough.
the damage multiplier comes from churning.
Oh yeah, I know that much, but like, damn.
No.
Oh, don't you have to mash as well?
No, you hold the C button during the Golden Tiger.
Okay.
Startup frames, and then you just churn.
Oh.
Which is easier if you're like on a stick or a pad. Harder if you're on a
you play keyboard, don't you?
or
Yeah.
hitbox maybe.
There's your mistake, Moon.
It's
Playing on
possible.
keyboard.
I can do it. It's just harder. Anyway. Backdash here, falling JC. It's not a bad option actually if you just want to like jump up and do a falling JC to control like neutral. Because if he's going to run at you, then JC is a huge button and that can hit him if it's a falling JC. So that's not a bad option there. Like, there's a lot of 5D coming from Brain, but when it works, I can't really say it's bad. It's just that he uses it kind of with abandon, and
Yeah.
sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. If these were like purposeful 5Ds, I'd probably be like all on board with it.
I was waiting for him to let the second hit rock, to be honest.
Mm.
I did see him frame trap someone that last night. I don't remember who it was. We frame trapped them with that, and I was like, fair enough.
Mm.
I think it was Numero, they just didn't know. I was like,
Pretty sure you can just mash it though.
No, you can.
Yeah.
On frame trap. He just caught them, and I was like, what the fuck? Bit shook, to be honest.
Yeah, there is a gap between both hits and it's mashable.
Yeah, there is.
Good back throw. If people are just going to be like standing on top of you on wake up.
Please ignore me, Hans. I'm in a bit of a state. I'm very tired. I've been working all week.
Good jumping air button to police the blood scythe. The plus overhead, I believe, works as a pressure reset, so that's fine. It's fine as long as you don't get like anti-head. I'm just getting hit by the Tsubaki mix-up. Bit of an annoying situation to deal with, especially if you know it. Because you can't just block the mix-up and then punish them for it. You actually got to stop it and start up. Yeah, he really likes Blood Scythe. It's basically like an easy pressure reset.
Yeah.
I guess if like you're a baby Ragnar and no one's like stopping you from doing it, Blood Scythe is just, I get to get back in their face and do pressure again.
That's literally it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing Blood Scythe.
No one was no one was stopping him, so there's no reason for him to stop doing it.
Hmm.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, Dead Spike also works, but so does Blood Scythe.
No, because Dead Spike requires you to
Like you need to run in off of Dead Spike.
you need to micro dash it, yeah.
Like dash cancel it, I think.
Where Blood Scythe, you just hit it and it's like, I'm plus again.
Yeah. So what, we got Sugoira and Hippo. Did these guys play it out, or they did?
They did.
But
I was gonna DQ them both.
Yeah, they're both Wi-Fi though.
That's why that was my issue. I was
Yeah.
just gonna shoot both of them. I think we can skip this though.
Yeah. I'm not sure how the match goes even. Like, is it
I
just
think
a
we
bunch of...
yeah, we can skip the rest of the S stuff, and Snek doesn't really have anything I can
Yeah.
think of. So I think that's about it.
Mm.
And yeah.
Mm. Well, if either Sugoira or Hippo are in chat and really want analysis, speak up now. I'll do it. But if not, we'll just, I guess we'll stop
End it
there.
there. I think they are. So we can cut it there then.
Okay.
Alright
then.
Cool. That's
Well,
that one.
Yeah. Thanks everyone for coming, I guess. Regular 20.
Next week?
Yeah, next week, next Sunday. That'll be it, I guess.
And yeah,